All right, let's talk about the third component, which is length of credit. I talk to a lot of people, about their credit, and I always seem to get the same type of story, which is always befuddling to me because you would think this would be the most obvious. I've had people who have said, well, Coach Moore, I was down on my luck on certain trade lines. I couldn't pay on time, but then I kind of caught myself up. I was able to get the balance down to zero, but then I cut and closed the account. And that's the worst thing you can do because 15% of your score is based upon your length of credit history. That means the longer, the better. I know it can be confusing because you have a lot of people who are out there, credit repair companies that offer you services where it actually deletes information off your credit report. Well, I've always had issue with that because if you delete necessary history, it's almost like I never had it. And because that's based upon 50% of my score, you're taking away 15% on my credit line. So one of the things we always try to tell people is that the way FICO looks at it, they look at it as behavior. See, the way FICO looks at it is a longer credit history provides more information and offers a better picture of long-term financial behavior. So a lot of times people get it wrong because they're thinking that maybe I was behind, I caught up, and I should close this account. No, catch up, but leave the account open. You'd be surprised. Now, of course, there might be people out there who don't have enough credit, or maybe they're just starting out and they're trying to build credit. Well, a suggestion I can say is that maybe become an authorized user on somebody's existing account because their credit history becomes your credit history. And remember, you're not paying on that particular account. That's their primary account. So they're still paying, but the length of that will definitely help you. But either way, you really want to take control of your credit by understanding these things. So some of the things you can do is go to your credit report, look at all your trade lines and see how old the trade lines are. The oldest trade lines, check their status. Are you paying that on time? Great. If it's a credit card, is your utilization ratio under 30%? If it is, wonderful. If it's not, you have to start coming up with a plan to pay that down. And then, of course, like I said, look how long you've had it. You'll be surprised that these little disciplines that I'm showing you will put you in an excellent position because you'll start building your score, but not necessarily building your score, but also understanding how you build the score. But understanding that 15% of this is your credit history. So try to keep as much history as possible.